Shabbat Shalom. This is Rabbi Aaron Boxt from Temple Kolemeth in Marietta, Georgia. This week's Torah portion is Parashat Acharei from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus 16:1 through 18:30. Acharei begins Acharei after the deaths of Nadav and Avihu, Aaron's two oldest sons. We are now continuing the conversation that began a couple of or several chapters ago in the Torah, in which Aaron, his two sons Nadav and Avihu, were killed for bringing what they call alien fire, or fire that was not requested, a sacrifice of their own, to the altar. In this particular 2 weeks Torah portion, we hear about Yom Kippur. We hear about what the Kohen Gadol, which was Aaron, the high priest, was required to do once a year in the Holy of Holies, in the innermost chamber. We also learn of the casting of lots, over two goats. The one goat, which is going to take the sins of the people out into the desert, and the other goat, which is going to be offered as a sacrifice to God. In this week's Torah portion, we are learning about this goat, which of course brings us to the first use of the term scapegoat, in which there is an actually physical goat that is the high priest is whispering into his ear all of the sins of all of the people, and sending this goat out into the wilderness, hoping that the goat will take away the sins of the people and they will become pure again at the beginning of the next year, after the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. This goat is sometimes referred to as Azazel or Azazel. Azazel also refers to the place or the locale in which the goat is taken. Azazel also refers to a somewhat demonic or a bad angel type figure. There are a variety of different ways of looking at what Azazel or Azazel is, but oftentimes the scapegoat is referred to as Azazel. The Torah portion of Acharei also warns us against bringing korbanot, sacrifices, animal sacrifices, anywhere but in the Holy Temple. This week we celebrate Temple Kolemeth and the Jewish people. We celebrate the bar mitzvah of Jack Hancott. He will be called to the Torah on Saturday morning to read from Parashat Acharei, to teach us a little bit about what he's learned from this week's Torah portion, also to lead us in prayer. This is Shabbat HaGadol. It's the Shabbat immediately preceding Passover, which means we have a special Haftarah reading, which Jack will read from on Saturday. As usual, I recommend that you go to our website, www.kolemeth.net, to see all of the amazing, wonderful things that are going to be happening at Kolemeth in the future. We have the second night Passover Seder on Tuesday night. You can find information about that and a way to make a reservation to come on our website. Also on our website, you have links to our Avodah program ceremony, in which we are recognizing 3 members of our community: Renee Popkin, Ira Weissman, and David Kimmel. We also on the website, you can find links to many different things that are going on in our congregation. I hope that you have a happy Shabbat, a restful and comforting Shabbat, and that your Passover is a fabulous one, a renewing one, an easy one, and is a constant reminder of how successful our lives are and how wonderful our lives have been since our redemption from slavery so many thousands of years ago from Egypt. My Rabbi message will return in 2 weeks for Parshat Kedoshim. Have a wonderful Pesach, a wonderful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.